Where is that barking coming from? And why?
Alright, so shit went down here in the Finland Eye, or Grindel's Claw, I think.
Is that George?
Yes. I mean, we don't know of any other dogs in this game. Talk to Nanny Noah here.
Nanny Noah, something terrible has happened.
Please go away, young man. I do not know you.
What? It's me, Nigel. What's wrong?
Go away. I shall call the police.
I found the crown.
Leave, please.
What can I do to put things right?
Go away, boy. I'll set George on you.
I'll go.
Good. Don't come back.
So, there's a couple things that can be interpreted as. I always kind of interpreted it as she doesn't remember me, as in the crown kind of created this bubble in time where she existed and the person we know existed. Or, of course, she could be ignoring us because she's very angry at us for not listening to her.
What's going
could be
on?
either or.
Investigation, sir.
Into what?
It's a police matter, sir. You better ask Detective Rubens.
Detective Rubens? That's some secret. Alex Spitmore? Or is it Rubens now?
Ah, Nigel Danvers, just the man.
Not chasing up a story today.
Where were you last night, around midnight?
It was an easy guess, by the way.
Just answer the question, Danvers.
Spitmore. It's an anagram. Imposter.
Very bright, Danvers. Now, where were you at midnight?
The pub. I believe Reese will confirm that. As well as Morgan Mankell, Bob Tawney, and of course, your sister was there too.
You see, that's the thing. She doesn't remember.
Well, we had a few drinks, but,
But what? Be careful what you say next.
what's going on?
Murder, Mr. Danvers. Cold-blooded murder.
Who? Not Lucy. Alex, is it Lucy?
Oh, you're very cool, Mr. Danvers.
For heaven's sake, man. Is it Lucy?
You'd better take a look for yourself. It's your friend, Professor Harlake. Care to say anything?
Who did this? It's horrible.
His skull was smashed in. Several blows to the head. Maybe a rock or blunt blade.
A blade? Like a scythe?
Could well be. Why do you say that?
Just a hunch. A good guess.
You're not helping yourself.
Yes, I know. Look, detective, I didn't do this.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Why? What have I said?
Thank my sister. She's fond of you. As a friend.
I'd better go and see her. Tell her the news.
Watch yourself today. There's someone out there.
You think the killer is still in town?
Forensics will be here soon. Make yourself scarce.
So that's the thing too that kind of makes it confusing, is that that Nanny Noah doesn't appear to know you, but Rubens remembers you. Lucy doesn't remember what happened last night, but they remember to a certain degree. So part of me kind of thinks that she's just doesn't want to talk to you because she's mad. But it could be the other thing too, that she just doesn't actually remember you because she's
What's going on?
held sway over the town.
Investigation, sir. Move along, Mr. Danvers.
Okay. I guess we need to go find Lucy first. Talk to other people. I think she's nearby. Hold on.
Nothing ventured.
Nothing ventured. That's his favorite catchphrase. So I think we got to Tawny. He starts acting really strange as well. I don't know if you guys saw the, there was another tip the hat to Burrow Hill on that sign. Where is it?
Thank you for calling the crime line. Your call is vitally important to us, so please speak loudly and clearly.
Excuse me.
The identity of the Saxton skeleton is Alistair Farley.
Thank you for calling the crime line. One of our officers will investigate your information.
Okay.
Alistair's soul is free. A victim of the Ager's blade, carrying wood.
Oh, good. He got a new piggy in. Alright, so if we go in and talk to him, he kind of brushes us off as well.
Please, can you help me?
Leave me be.
I've made a terrible mistake.
That you have. Leave, boy.
Please, tell me what to do.
You were warned. Now go.
No one recognizes me.
And why should they? You are a stranger to us.
I'll go now, but I must speak again. Soon.
You can try.
Yeah. So, like I said, it can be interpreted a couple of ways. Either that they don't actually know you, and then that they are just, or that they've forgotten you and so they're treating you as a stranger, a total stranger, or they are purposefully ignoring you because they know you did something wrong, or you've brought something wrong to us, that sort of thing. I think I could talk to Ugal. It might be closed though. Yeah, okay.
Professor, you must help me. I think something is terribly wrong.
Saxon Museum relies on donations from the public. Please give generously.
Hardacre is dead. What shall we do?
He won't talk to us. Because all of the older characters seem to know that something has gone wrong. So, let's see here. I think we need to find Lucy. I think we can go talk to Station Master real quick. Let's try. We're not going into the antique shop again. And let's see if Station Master has anything interesting to say. I don't think he does.
Please, Station Master, tell me what's wrong.
Leave me alone, boy.
Is it something I've done?
She's gone, never to return.
There must be something I can do.
You've done enough.
What's wrong with Saxton?
A shadow has fallen across this town.
What do you mean? A curse of some kind?
More than that, the heart of our world has been taken.
You mean you know about the crown?
Leave us be.
I am leaving now.
It's best you go.
Like I said, now I guess this is a perfect time to bring this back up again. Remember the story I was telling you about how the three kings who lived in this area of Great Britain, Ganwulf and his two other brothers, and each of them had a crown, and the crown that Ganwulf had magical properties, and when it was removed, evil came upon the land, so it had to be protected. So, let's see if Lucy's over here now. There she is. Okay.
Look, we need to talk.
There's nothing to say.
Hardacre is dead.
I blame ourselves.
How? We did nothing. What happened last night?
Evil. Murder. That's what happened.
We can still put things right. I'm sure of it.
How? How can that possibly happen?
Please, will you stop that and talk to me?
There's nothing to say.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I shall go.
So. Here we go.
What's going on?
Caught our man, sir. Red-handed, literally.
What's happening? Is that Mr. Gruel?
Evil devil, Morgan Mankle caught him this very day. He tried to nab Spivey, pub cat.
Mr. Gruel is behind the catnappings?
Edmund Gruel, I'm arresting you for the torture and murder of several domestic animals. You have the right to remain silent.
Jemima!
I wish you would.
Jemima!
Take him away.
Jemima! Do I sense a promotion, Detective Rubies?
No, not while we have a body on this land.
Any leads?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We have no weapon, no motive, no suspect.
Could he have fallen from the Martello Tower?
It's a possibility. There is one strange thing.
Go on, Detective.
Footprints. Hardacre left a clear line of prints, all the way to the scene. But
What? What's wrong?
they were the only ones. No one else entered those rocks.
No one living, anyway.
What do you mean?
Just a theory. There's something I must do.
Care to explain, by any chance?
Something I must find and return. Or I'm afraid
Afraid of what? Another murder?
I've got to get to the rocks. Can I pass?
If you can stop this, Danvers, you'd better get going.
So I guess my memory failed me once more. I thought that was a little more up to interpretation, because my assumption was that Gruel was the one that murdered Hardacre, because he was the one that was basically continuing the Aegerstark work, if you will, as they said many times. But it's obviously it's the ghost. It's William Aeger is the one that killed Hardacre.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
That's not a good set. Okay. But yeah, so a whole lot's happened. I will say, well, I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious that Gruel is the crazy guy, right? No, that's not what I meant to do. He was kind of a pretty good suspect from the beginning, because he was clearly insane. Okay, so let's see, we're looking for a very specific set of footprints. I don't think we can get by. We might be able to.
I've got to get to the rocks. Can I pass?
Okay.
Move along, Mr. Danvers.
There we go. That's what we need first. See what his footprints look like. And then we can go back. Go, I think. Let's look here. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. But actually, no, I know which way it is. It's this way. Look at the tracks on the ground. There they are.
That's not right. That's not right.
Right, this.
A match. A perfect match. Hardacre was here last night with the crown.
Well, hi. That's what you get for breaking into my house, motherfucker. Yeah? Okay.
Hardacre, wait! What happened to you?
He got killed by William Egger, you moron. Because he stole the crown. It was going to happen to you. You were the one that was going to die. But he took it for you.
I should hide this, and hide it well.
Okay. So luckily we found the crown again.
Please, will you stop that and talk to me? Look, we need to talk.
There's nothing to say.
There's something wrong with the crown.
Well, you wanted it.
I know, but now I have it. I just want to put it back.
What's stopping you?
The Guardians. They won't let it rest.
What Guardians?
The figures, nothing but shadows. They won't let me go back. Please, will you stop that and talk to me?
There's nothing to say.
I have to go through all this again?
Hardacre is dead.
I guess I do.
I blame ourselves.
How? We did nothing. What happened last night?
Okay.
Evil. Murder. That's what happened.
We can still put things right. I'm sure of it.
How? How can that possibly happen?
This can end. All of it.
How? Are things not bad enough?
Tonight. It ends tonight. We can stop this.
Stop what? There's a killer in this town.
I think it was
No.
the Guardians. Maybe even the ghosts of the Aegers themselves. But, one way or another, we are breaking this curse tonight.
What can we do?
A seance. A seance to end them all. I'm going to contact the owner of the crown.
What? He must have died. I don't know.
1,000 years ago. Almost to the date. Perfect.
You're serious?
Definitely. Meet me tonight, midnight, at the cottage.
Yes, I'll help you. We have to try.
So it's probably worth mentioning too that the is it that he that Danvers probably tried to put the crown back in between finding it again and the other time. And I'm sure that Boakes decided not to show that part because it would be kind of a waste of time because we'd have to walk all the way back to Northfield Woods, all the way back to the mine, and then find out we can't get in. So it's probably just better to just to say that it happened, I guess, in that case, so we didn't have to slog through a large portion of game or walking.
Ugh, air smells rank, like rotten flesh.
Yeah. But yeah, we can assume that he tried to put the crown back, and he was unable to, even though he's trying to.
What was that combination? 3, 4, 1, and one last number.
I do remember. I have it written down, but whoops, I have it written down. You have to say that again, don't you?
What was that combination? 3, 4, 1, and one last number.
3, 4, 1, 8. Click. Like I have it written down. We're good. So the reason that Hardacre ended up getting the crown too is because he broke into our house probably through the kitchen window, which was always open if you ever noticed. Broke in that way, and when he heard us come home, hid in the closet. And so he saw us put the crown in the chest, which is why it was unsafe.
I feel somebody watching from the darkness. I feel somebody watching from the darkness.
Oh. Didn't even notice that floating there. Here we go. So we haven't heard anything about Christina's side of the story, and I'm going to quickly summarize that she thinks that he was hiding something from her, firstly, and then secondly, she believes he was poisoning her, which, as we know now, was not the truth. He did not know that the water was coming straight out of the basement, which was not a good place for it to come from, because it was a harbor cottage, was like a Harbor Cottage used to be open to the bay, but for some reason somebody decided to wall it off. So the water was contaminated. But we need a little bit more here. So if you notice too that there's windmills all over this cottage, and that's because Molina's last name means windmill. So we first have to balcony. It's a living room. Okay, and foot of stairs. I think that's in the kitchen. Okay. So, what that means, and what we haven't, no, it's not what we haven't seen yet. I'll show you here in just a second. So. Oh, good.
This has changed.
Yep. We're back in Dreamland. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to go back up to the balcony. And because these little windmills that we've been seeing pretty much the entire game are part of a mechanism. Okay, so the living room, so it's going to be it's going to be this one. This one right here. And then the foot of the stairs. And then the last one, I believe, is above. Okay, so it's this one. And click. So for some reason the pantry is connected to that stuff, which is really odd. But I'll pause if you want to take a read. Okay. Yeah. And then it
The
ends.
other
So,
pages appear to be blank.
yeah, Christina believes that Molina poisoned her, which is not true. He did not, like I said, he did not realize that the water was contaminated. And she died of being poisoned by the well.
Christina! Edward did not poison you. He caused you no harm. Your husband was innocent. We must move on. You can leave together. A vision, an echo from the past, the present, the future.
Alright. So that shit's done. Oh god, I actually thought that was in my room. I have my sound turned up pretty loud, so I was just like, whoa, wait, what? Who's knocking on my door? Hello, Lucy.
Thank you for coming.
I didn't know whether I could or should.
Do you want to see the crown?
No, I never want to see it.
I believe we can put things right.
Are you going to answer that?
It's impossible. There's no connection.
Well, someone wants to say hello. Just answer it.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nigel, I'd like to speak to Miss Rubens, if you please.
Yes, this is she. Who's on the line? I don't know you, sir, but you obviously... Yes, he is. We were about to begin the séance, but... Very well.
Lucy, what's he saying? What does Haddon want?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Hang up, Lucy. Hang up the phone. What's going on? What did Haddon want?
It was strange. He said...
He said what, Lucy?
He said to pull you back when the time was ready.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. My head, it hurts.
Lucy?
Let's get on, shall we? I'll man the cameras. You start at the scene of the crime.
Why there?
Why not? It was where Hardacre first saw the crown.
It's worth a shot. Lucy, anything on the surveillance?
stronger.
And it stopped. Oh boy. That's our ghosts of Hardacre and others.
Yes, there's definitely something.
Is the shape still visible?
The charge, the power, you can sense it in the air.
And if, yep. It's all Hardacre.
This thing is going mad. Quick, come and see.
What was that sound?
What noise? I didn't hear. There's something or someone. No. What is that?
It's Hardacre again.
It's Hardacre. He's heading for the crown. Wait here. I'll get the crown.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he get it again?
Nigel, be careful. That thing is beyond explanation. Nigel.
Please, if you can hear me.
Nigel, come back. Please, step away.
I never meant any harm. It's my fault. It is me that you want. I wish I'd never found you.
Nigel. Can you hear me? Nigel, open your eyes. Oh no. Nigel. Breathe. Nigel.
So,
Nancy Brewer, Station Master.
basically you can click on everybody and it'll just list who they are. So I'm not going to do that. It's an achievement if in the future you want to, if you buy this game and play it, you have to click on all of them, but I'm not going to do that.
It's my fault. It is me that you want. Hello.
Ah, here you are.
I'm sorry.
I know. Is it done?
Yes, Gandalf has his crown.
Where did you go?
I don't know. Neither here nor there. Just somewhere.
I thought I'd lost you. Was it the past?
No, I don't think so. It felt eternal.
That's what Mr. Haddon said.
Had? When? Last night?
Yes, he said it felt eternal, forever.
All stories have an end, but I've been wondering.
Should I join you?
Yes, how did you know?
That's the thing. Mr. Haddon has already asked.
So we are both his pawns now.
Well, I've nothing better to do.
To the future.
To the future.
Yes, to the future.
Yep, the end. And the future Black and Rock. To the future Black and Rock, which hopefully will be out this year. Cross your fingers. Okay. As soon as it comes out, you can bet your money I'll be playing it. So, that was it. That was it. Excuse me. So, obviously this game has a lot of flaws to it. The graphics are pretty poor, and the voice acting is definitely not that great. But what I really liked about this game was that this is like the only game I've ever found that you actually do quote-unquote ghost hunting. This is a really long game. As you can probably see, this is probably going to be, I think, maybe, I recorded this all in kind of like succession, so I didn't keep track of how many episodes, but I think it's like, I want to say it's going to be about 6 or 7, maybe more than that. You'll see when it's actually uploaded. So it's a really long game. The story is really good because you have like a main storyline and then you have all these little storylines that do little thingies, little loop-de-loops in between, and that's how you write a good story. So Vokes wrote a really, really, really good story, and the only thing that's really holding it back is parts of the execution, because some of this is a little clunky. As far as like, we have to watch Schneider walk everywhere. Sometimes we have to click and walk and like forever. Stuff like that. But at its core, if you can get by that, it's definitely like probably one of my favorite and maybe one of the best point and click games that I've ever played. You might have a different opinion, which is fine. I could be looking at this through rose-tinted glasses because I played this when I was I want to say 8th grade, 2008, so yeah, around 8th grade freshman year of high school. And so this game has a lot of nostalgia for me anyway, and obviously I've played it a bazillion times. So it's definitely a quirky game, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite games, and it's kind of the standard. Like when I compare point and click games, Lost Crown and Scratches are my two, like they're at the very top. And eventually I'll get around to playing Scratches. I think I name dropped it a couple times during the playthrough. But both of those games are kind of like, both of these are the tie tier. So every other point and click I play gets compared to it at that point. But yeah, I mean, you guys just feel free to tell me what you think. If you think this game really wasn't as good as I say it was, that's fine. I think this is a masterpiece in itself. It's definitely, like I said, definitely had a lot of flaws, because this was, I believe, the first third-person game that Vokes did. Don't quote me on that. The reason I say that though is that all the Darkfall series are in first person, and I believe the ones that he made prior to that were also first person. So he had to do a lot more of the a lot more artwork for this than he probably did like with organic artwork, so like cats, humans, that sort of stuff. So he had to do a lot more with it that he hadn't done before, which is cool because challenging yourself to do better is awesome. So I mean, but like I said, this is definitely, like, in my opinion, a masterpiece of a game. And I'm hoping that Black and Rock lives up to it and is just as good. So, like I said, crossing my fingers that Black and Rock comes out sometime this year, as it says it does on Steam. So, because as soon as it comes out, expect me to be playing it, because I'm going to play the crap out of it. Because I've been waiting since 2011 when it was announced that there was going to be a sequel. So that's a long time. That's a long time ago, actually. That was 6 years ago. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, do your YouTube thing, and I will see you guys in the next playthrough.